Howdy y'all, Joe Hills here, recording as I was due in Nashville, Tennessee, and today on the Void's Wrath server, I gotta say, after running into a few of them frost monsters inside of here, I've decided that I'm gonna leave this house as a temporary shelter. I actually started reading online about how, apparently these biomes are the worst biomes because you cannot block them fellas from coming into your house by spawning there and burning it to the ground. So I literally just couldn't use anything made of wood inside my own house. That is part of Divine RPG, apparently. You just can't hang out in snow biomes and expect everything to be alright. So, hopefully... Yeah, see that? He's right over there. And I'm... Whoa! That guy threw a potion at me. Whoa! And that thing teleported. Every part of this is not okay. What are those? Okay, we are going inside the city. What is happening? What is going on? We are going inside the city limits. Why am I taking damage? You guys, it's your job to save me. Save me. Why am I on fire? Probably should have gone in the water. That would have been more helpful. Dang it, where's the stairs down? Now everything's on fire and I can't see. It makes me uncomfortable. Still on fire. And some sort of crash. Logging back in. Did lag kill me? Man, I haven't died because of lag since, like, EverQuest. That was like 10 years ago. Come on, this is the future. I know Divine RPG is not supposed to be a multiplayer mod, but come on. Okay, so we are not going through the portal. Wait. Did I lose all my... Well, that's bad too. Okay, so that did indeed kill me. Don't know how I died or what from. Guild member, he apparently took a good beating. And I guess my materials, I don't have to go back to where I died because I have everything on me. My point was, though, that setting up camp up there is a guarantee that anything in my house will get burned down again and again. So, I do not want to set up camp up there. Oh, that's the Ultra Zombie. He can cloak. He has a 1-up. He's a life stealer. He can teleport. Uh-oh. Does that mean because I looked at him because it says Ender that he's activated on me? Okay, good. Oh, he's going to start taking the sun damage now. Isn't he? So I need to make sure I deliver the final blow here. I will deliver the final blow against you, zombie fella person. Where are you at? Where are you at? There he is. I got him. And, of course... Oh, awesome. He dropped an Efficiency 2 pickaxe. And I'm slowly dying. Let's go back in the village and have ourselves a snack. So that nobody... Woo, okay. Gonna hang out back here. Where it's safe. So we got a bunch of frozen shards. Those I might have already had. He dropped a diamond pickaxe. That is not bad at all. And a super awesome Power 1 bow. Which I also plan to enjoy. So what I need to do, though, is I need to shear a sheep and make a bed because nighttime is super terrible in this as well. And it is not helping me that I'm just like a slave to the sun. But once I shear a sheep and make a bed, I need to find somewhere to build a house that is not adjacent to that tundra biome because I don't want to keep spawning crazy flying snowflake things that are going to burn down all of Top Mass's stuff and all feel bad or be in trouble. I'll probably feel worse than I'll be in trouble, because he's a pretty chill guy, that top mass. Okay, there's a pig, which is not the same as a sheep. Oh yeah, I forgot I could chop through those real quick. Okay, there's another collapsing tower out there. What is that thing? Ooh, a chicken. That's apparently some big lighting glitch or something over there. Oh, those are cyclopses. Cyclopses. So I do not want to bother them. Oh, there is another tower. That one doesn't look quite as ruined. But yeah, this field area here is just not a very interesting place to build our houses. I do want to check out the, find out, ooh. So, wait, are both of these ruined towers then? That one's definitely ruined. What is this structure? Can I climb it? Will I experience climate change if I climb it? Oh. It has an ender portal. Or another portal. A chest that doesn't work. And that one over there looks like Top Mass has definitely attacked. Whoa. And that is how you fall off of a tower. How did I miss the entrance? Okay, either way, we need to find somewhere good to build a village that's outside of the actual spawn village, because that will occasionally regenerate and break and we'll lose all our stuff. It will revert all changes to the village every so often. Hey, there's our sheep. Wait, really? Okay, we're going to disconnect and reconnect again. And for some reason it thinks I'm still over here. Okay, that's fine. At least I know there's a sheep over here somewhere. Pigs aren't moving. Now they are. That is very good. That'll do, pig. That'll do. So keep an eye out for that self-same sheep that we saw earlier. That he might yet be shorn for his wool. Okay, so if the mountain range is over there... Got some sand. This is just kind of a general foresty type biome. Nothing too exotic. Got a big tower up that way. Okay, so there's the village. Like, I would want to set up our spawn somewhere that's near the village, because we're going to want to access it. Huh, this side of the village, though, just isn't... doesn't have that awesome overlook element that the snowy area has. I'll tell you that. Yep, this is just not quite so beautific. Or beautifiable. Well, I guess this area over here, at least, once you kind of come up to here, you get the element of overlooking this marsh thing. Because everybody loves overlooking swamps. But let me see, now that I'm up higher here, is there anywhere nearby that really overlooks the village? Other than that insane mountain range that is going to kill us all the time? Not quite. Not quite indeed. And so, maybe then the answer is to just start shearing out a lot of this side of things. Dang it, you're not a sheep either. The search for sheep spock is not going well. Well, unfortunately, as I scan the surroundings here, there's really not a great place to extend the village out. It just kind of, we got swamp into the sea, we got a forest that goes a ways. I think really the best thing to do might be to start clear-cutting this forest here and establishing like a main road or something for the spawn. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'm going to use this Efficiency 2 pickaxe that I was wonderfully provided by that Ultra Zombie to go ahead and chop this tower down, because I'm sure that Topmass would prefer that I not leave massive, ugly noob towers throughout his beautiful spawn village of joy and wonderment. So, and we will just go ahead and get rid of our platform here. Cool. So I'm going to go ahead and fashion myself Well, should I fashion myself something, or should I... It's like, the only axe I have is just absolutely abysmal. It's absolutely abysmal. Let's see. The way he's got stuff kind of set up over here right now. It's just kind of, So, I don't necessarily want to build a road straight up here, because that's going to be terrible. We already have a road that kind of starts here, and then kind of continues out this way. But this is not exactly the... I mean, maybe I could build my house up on top of here, like up here somewhere. Like under this... I feel like this is kind of a primo spot, because I would still be able to see the village. So, yeah, let's go with that. So I'm going to go ahead and grab some dirt out of my inventory. And... spawn protection. Or not. Is this area not spawn protected? I don't know. Is this... That would make... Yeah, this area might be... Okay, well, I don't want to build my house adjacent to spawn, because that will prevent me from ever, you know, getting anything awesome done if I need to extend part of the house out that way. Oh, remember the part where I didn't shear any sheep yet, and hadn't yet constructed a house? And I hadn't even put down any torches nearby because of, you know, talent and time management on both fronts. Okay. Well, I could build it a little bit further back from spawn. Let's see. Let me get out the dirt over here. Okay, I think I'm going to need to go back into the village for the time being and sort out my building materials such that I might begin my construction in earnest. So I found my way to the guildmaster's bedroom, where his bed is made of 2 wool and a bunch of stone. Luckily for me... Wait, dang it. I was going to say, luckily for me, this won't be a problem at all, because I can just easily fashion a bed out of the 2 wool that were his pillow, but I need 3 wool to make a bed. Dang it. Okay. Is there any other wool in here? I'd really like to have a bed so that... Oh, yes. Awesome. Now, it's mean to steal people's bed and, you know, not give them a new pillow so they get dirt pillows. Yay. It's like you're sleeping outside, but in a bed. I'm terrible. I'm a terrible helper. Arguably, this is not even helping. This is hurting. Yay, I'm a terrible herder. I don't want the bed to be missing or dislocated. I don't want... I guess I could put it... I'll put it in the Mistcraft building for the time being, I guess. Just so I have somewhere to set up camp. Oh, tell me there are not mobs too close. Excellent. Okay, so now I can begin my home building in earnest, or essentially get started on my homework. If I wanted to have stairs that started going up that way, that would be impossible, because that's spawn. Can't do anything in a radius out to a good distance, actually. Hey, somebody's taking some damage. I hope it's somebody I don't like. Hey, prepare to get hit by a frozen swordness. Every time I see that Chitara thing, I'm like, oh no, it's a cheetah. I hope it doesn't jump on me. It never does. Okay. Coins. Cool. So, let's see. I mean, if I was going to clear part of this... I mean, I guess in some ways it's all the same. But I'd rather really clear something... Is this spawn protected still out here? No. Okay, cool. Just testing. Okay. So, if we wanted to start by setting up some sort of road, though, like the logical place to set up the main street, I think, would be like through here or so. So let's go ahead and cut some of this out into some sort of road-like passageway. Obviously, topmass.net is not here, or I would be consulting with him. But hopefully I think this is a fairly reasonable plan, and having a path over here. Whoa, thank you, Sprinting Cheetah. Probably would not be negatively advantageous or disadvantageous to folks in general. Let's get rid of this little berm. We do not need it. And we can even out some of this too by throwing additional dirt kind of down in, well, let's get that out first. The coal veins in this are a lot bigger than in vanilla, I think. Okay. So then we can even kind of come around here and clear this up a bit. My, this is already looking tidier. Okay. Great. We'll go ahead and clear this. I think this might be within the regeneration realm of the village, but I'm not sure. I cannot be certain of anything. That wall is pretty thick. I could steal a bunch of bricks out of it if I needed to. Okay, so this is our road, let's say, and right now it's 5 wide, which is not incredible, but it gets us kind of a marking. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to mark the road with torches on the outside here, just so that we can know where the road is, and we can chop down anything in the road. This obviously is not the optimal way to lay out torches if you are just trying to create light, but we want it to be very obvious that these are not random torches. These are the road torches. So we can come through here. Any mobs back here that I need to worry about? I don't want to turn my back on them and get slain. So then we have another set of road torches. I'm tempted, I'm guessing the way to do it would probably be to have the road all together, like come down in one swoop here. So like, or in one step. And maybe even remove some of these as well, just to kind of clear it up. There we go. Okay. So now we've got our road will be right here. And it'll be this wide, which is nice and thick. Plenty of room for people to kind of find areas to plot for their homes. My road clearing has been fairly successful. I'm not sure how far back I'm going to want to set up my house or how big I want it to be. I kind of like the idea of the house being taller than the treetops so I can kind of see off into the distance. However, you know, ladders are so terrible in this mod that if I can't do it on an incline, like if I have to use ladders, I think I'm just going to be mad all the time. Also, everything over here, you start getting into spawn protection. So, while this would be a pretty primo house location, without the ability to actually, you know, edit spawn like Topmass has, I don't want to build here. That's just going to be a headache for me. So, I'm kind of thinking I might set up over on this side here and possibly shore things up a little bit, like add some earthworks to create a temporary, or not a temporary, but like an artificial hill here. Because, like, you know, I'm Joe Hills. I deserve to live up on the hill. But, you know, it has to look natural. So, like, I'd have to come in here and fill all this in, and it'll be a pain if I want to do it right. But I think, you know, if it's worth doing, it's worth doing right. But, yeah, there's just not a lot of great places in here to just set up, especially because of that spawn village area. Now, if I come out this way a little bit, there's this little pond here that I'm going to have to remember if I need more sand for glass. That's good. You know, actually, I kind of like the idea of having that pond in my backyard. So maybe I'll build my actual house back here off the path from there. So, like, if I kind of come in and chop up some... Wonderful. I was ready to not have a shovel. That was just what I was thinking, like, you know, I am unduly burdened by the location of this shovel inside of my grasp. I would be so much happier if I did not have it. But alas, I do, and suddenly it was gone and all my dreams were true. Okay, so I think that I want to set up here, So I want to have my back porch. I'm probably going to go ahead and use cobble just to kind of build the structure first, and then I'll replace the cobble as I go with other materials. Like, it's hard to build a beautiful house when you don't even have a place to put your chests. And at this point, I really just need a place to put my chests. I don't even have that. So if I come back here, I mean, this is still pretty close to spawn. I mean, this is not bad at all. It's just kind of around the corner. Although over here is, I'm sorry I'm waffling so much, guys, but like over here is kind of closer, but it's not quite as exciting. Though there is that massive tower in the distance. Maybe I should just claim that tower. Although I'm sure Topmast has already cleared it out. Let's, just out of curiosity, let's go check the tower. Uh-oh, I hear skeletons. That's my cheetah. Okay, not a skeleton. Okay, so there's the entrance. Maybe Topmast has not been through here. Oh, well, that's good to know. Ooh, I do like that it overlooks this lake, too. Oh, man, it's like the Lord of the Rings book, The Two Towers. Just both of them right next to each other. Convenient. One's stone and one's cobblestone. That's kind of weird, too. Probably should have put some torches down inside of the side of that tower room there, because that would deter the spawning of creatures in the future. Or maybe he already did, because there's already some torches there. Yeah, it looks like Topmast has indeed cleared this. He just left these spawners for future capturing of mobs, which is fine. That's a perfectly admirable goal. I mean, maybe we should set up along the river. I don't know. I just spent all that time marking out that road, but that road doesn't really, I don't know. It just feels like it's not enough. I've got another one of these terrible swamp biomes. Big old trees over here. Hope I'm going the right way. Yeah, here I am. Okay. So this just kind of comes into the forest, which is just not maybe the acme of beauty and nature. But it's very conveniently located near here. Bypasses the spawn protection and avoids the freezing cold of the tundra and the tundra creatures and beasts. Because as we all know, if we were to come up right here, we'd still be kind of irking them occasionally. Like, it's not inconceivable that one of them frostbite things could come out and get us. So, we don't want to pay them no mind. Let me go ahead and steal my bed, because I need to have something. This is going to force me to figure out where I want to go. Now I got to take this super seriously, guys. Super serious. Okay. I have to build a house. I've got a ton of cobblestone, which is terribly ugly and not at all nice to look at. So, okay, you know what? We'll have my house path thing here run out from that step. That's what we're going to do. My house path will start here, and it'll be 4 blocks wide and go out this way. Actually, let's go ahead and not put them quite so densely here, just to indicate. Okay, and I'm going to have to dig out half of this here. But then the house itself, what I'll do is I'll have stairs that come up. Well, that's worse, because that actually goes down. But I'll fill this in for right now. And I'm going to drop some chests, because I'm sure that I brought them. Okay, here they are. And I just really... So, my path to my house is going to start here. So, I'm going to go ahead and just put down some chests and just dump a bunch of inventory. Time skip. Okay, it's starting to get dark. I really should have gotten my bed already laid down, but of course I have not, so I've made my bed, and now I have to lay in it. Oh wait, I haven't made my bed, or yes I have, I just haven't laid in it. Tell me there's no mobs around. There we go. Hopefully there will not immediately be a crazy creeper attack. Good, doesn't seem like any creepers have spawned in my immediate vicinity, which is always a small blessing in disguise, because you would really be like incredibly overwhelmed by the awesomeness of the video if that happened. And don't pretend you wouldn't. You'd be like, oh my goodness, Joe, best video ever. I know, I lost the chance. Another opportunity wasted to be blown up by a terrifying monster. So, we are going to build out of here our stairway up to our actual house. Because, like I said, the ladders have been nerfed, and that's terrible, and whoever did that is just... I'm sure they're not the worst mod author ever, but they're a bad person. So, there is that. Okay. So, we've got kind of some... I hate these massive trees. Like, they're wonderful when you're just looking at them, but then when you gotta actually, build something, they're a real pain. I've made some headway on a stairwell that will lead up to my house. I've decided to set my house up such that it's directly above this pit, so that way I'll have a natural cellar down here that I can use. I'll just wall this in, and I can use that for storage. I'll probably use ladders for that, and I'll have an additional, cellar door exit down here, too. One thing I'm thinking about doing, and this might be just the absolute craziest thing I've done yet, is maybe it would be cool to have the Illuma fence running along here. So, for example, we would put Illuma fence, Illuma fence, Illuma fence, right? But then, we'd put pressure plates here, so if there were mobs, it would light up. Is that crazy? Maybe. Or maybe we should have pressure plates from the inside, too. I don't know. That might be cooler. And you know what? The stone pressure plates would probably look a lot fancier if we were to have them as, I don't know, something... Yeah, let's see. Yeah, of course I didn't bring any with me. But, unfortunately, the way the redstone works, it is not going to probably be feasible for me to have pressure plates all throughout here. Unless I could put the redstone actually on top. No, I can't. I was going to say, if we could have the pressure plate set up such that when we were running down here, it would activate the fences, and that'd be pretty cool, but I do not think that will happen, alas. Probably should have made sure to light this a little bit better before, going to bed. Hopefully no creepers will spawn in that instant. And, in the meantime, let's go ahead and just add a torch here, all that jazz. These materials are all just going to be temporary. I'll probably replace them with good materials later, once I actually know exactly what I want. But for right now, I figure, stone bricks, they look classy enough. So, let's go ahead and have the actual entranceway here. I'm going to need to construct the front wall of the cellar as well, which we'll just kind of come in here. We'll replace these temporary wood materials as well. Like I said, a lot of this is just kind of me feeling it out. What can I do with the space I have? And then from there, I will make it gorgeous. So, I figure the house itself should be at least as wide as those stairs, right? That would be a sound thing to do. I can put my emergency exit or whatnot, or my cellar, my floor level exit right here. Because I'm sure that there will be times when I'm just like, oh, I fell off the bridge. Well, I'll still get inside, and then I'll climb up some ladders, and I'll be set. So, if that goes out at least 2 blocks in that direction, then I probably... This is not much larger than my house on Hermitcraft, actually, now that I'm kind of looking at it. Oh, well, the cellar doesn't necessarily have to be the same size as the house. The house itself could actually come all the way back to, here. So then I still have this nice little lake in my backyard. Yeah, actually, that's what I might do. So this is not going to be the outside wall, though. This is just kind of... What was that noise? Okay, that's Marion coming home from her walk with the baby. I thought that might be some sort of unknown, yet unknown creature coming to eat me. You know, because there are a lot of crazy things in this mod. Let's just go ahead and get rid of this tree for the time being as well. And I'm going to go ahead and make some more shears because... Whoa, wait, what was that? Shuriken? I can make a shuriken? Can I go pick it up? That was a waste of a shuriken. Let's find one of those pigs that's always around. Hey. Hey, pig. Haha. I sure can pick on things that are pretty defenseless. How successful of me. Okay, let's go ahead and take care of the top of this tree as well while we are up here. There's just so much to be done to establish a village, and I don't even know if other people are going to want to establish a village here, but it's really hard to coordinate everybody. I don't know exactly who is even on the server yet actively, like full-time. But I do know that having a base where flaming snowflakes can come in at any moment and kill you is undesirable, to me at least. Maybe everybody else will still end up in the mountain range, because it is an awesome biome. But, like, fires everywhere constantly? Yeah, that's a recipe for Joe-zaster. That's a combination of Joe and disaster. Just in case you're not a native English speaker, you might not have caught that. I try to carry all of my viewers with me throughout the entire adventure. Okay, so that's going to decay. We'll have this street looking a lot better once we actually get it going. We'll have this looking a lot better. A lot of this is just like, I gotta just work on it. I just gotta like lay the foundation here and start getting it done. And that is not how you get it done. That is how you fail. I do not want to be a failure. And this does not look like it's supported at all, so I'm gonna set that up there. Wonderful. I always love when I can cut down a tree in the process of working on my house, thus allowing me more materials with which to continue constructing my house, and that's going to be a problem if I don't put those back in there. Okay, here we go. 16 more oak wood. And how far back did I want that? I think actually, yeah, about here. And then I could even have part of this be like a deck on the outside or something. I'll have to play with that. Yeah, because like if I had it kind of come around... Well, I wouldn't want it to come around to there necessarily. Can't tell if it's getting dark in the game or if I'm just under these trees, so it's messing with me. It appears to be the one of those. Okay, click on this, put this gold piece away. Okay, so we're going to need to pen this in here and clear out enough of this that we can actually get our cellar going on, which for right now will keep fairly limited in size and scope. And you know what would be really cool? I'm going to need a workbench down here anyway, so let's go ahead and set up our workbench right here for the time being. Let's go ahead and set up our door, which of course any zombie can break, to put right here. And I was thinking it'd be cool to have some iron bars for the kind of up in the window area here. So like I have this dug out like so, and then it goes to here. Like that definitely makes it feel a lot more basement-y, I think. Kind of creepy too. In a good way, I think. Take that, leaves. Whoa, lag. Take that, Joe Hill. Whoa. I'm sorry, lag of the lakes. I didn't realize you had such a high margin for error. Ugh. Okay. So, with all this lag, I'm thinking that it might be best. At this point, we scouted out a new location for our home. We built a stairway that'll lead up to it. We have essentially figured out roughly the dimensions. I mean, I'm going to pull this back as far as that other one. And so in the next episode, I think we'll go ahead and actually start constructing the home, unless I get, like, drafted by Top Mass into some sort of crazy adventure. So, anyway, until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring.